The judgment of Nnamdi Kanu can no longer be delayed. Tinubu can no longer delay it. Omotosho can no longer delay it. The delay tactics that has been used for many years and many months to keep this man, many people believe that Nnamdi Kanu is very, very innocent. So it is now Judgment Day. Everybody is now looking at Justice Omotosho. Everybody is now looking at Tinubu, Nigerian government, to do the needful as a date has been fixed, and we are looking at technicalities and what could happen, what we are looking at on that very day. On that very day that Justice Omotosho will wear his wig and declare Nnamdi Kanu free or not free. Or maybe if something will happen in the middle between now and that set day. That's what we'll be looking at in this very video here in Noble Media. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Judgment Day for Nnamdi Kanu. All eyes on Justice Omotosho. Let's move on. Court fixes November 20th for judgment in Nnamdi Kanu's trial. On 20th of November 2025, that will be the final day. Federal government will not talk again. Nnamdi Kanu has said his own. It is now for Omotosho to do justice, to do the very right thing. Of course, many people expect that if justice was to be working in Nigeria, Nnamdi Kanu will not even be arrested in the first place. That even the atrocities that led to him sticking out will not have happened in the very first place. The Federal High Court in Abuja has scheduled November 20 for the delivery of judgment in the terrorism case filed against the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu. So, on 17th or on 7th, they decided that it's going to be on November 20th. Don't forget that there's a lot that is happening. A lot is happening behind closed doors between now and that day, because it's a high-profile case. A very, very high-profile case. So, Nnamdi Kanu's team are working assiduously behind closed doors. Then Tinubu's government, who want Nnamdi Kanu, those, the enemies of freedom, the enemies of IPOB, Biafrans and Nnamdi Kanu, are also not sleeping. They are not relenting. They are also working assiduously to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu goes to prison. You, as you are watching this video, there are things you can do. One, you can pray for him. Pray privately, pray publicly for him. Drop a prayer under the comment of this video. Number two is you can help to create awareness. Talk to people. Come under this video and type Tinubu. You still have time. Free Nnamdi Kanu before it is too late. Everybody must mount pressure on Tinubu, mount pressure on Omotosho to release Nnamdi Kanu. It's very, very important. Very, very, very critical. So you watching this video, come under the comment of this video and say, Tinubu, you still have time to do the right thing. Release Nnamdi Kanu now before this issue crumbles Nigeria. You can also type, President Donald Trump, please mandate Tinubu to free an innocent man, Nnamdi Kanu. Justice James Omotosho fixed the date on Friday after Nnamdi Kanu insisted he would not open his defense despite being granted 6 days by the court to present his case. Of course, Kanu is now speaking for himself, which is a very smart move. Even Nelson Mandela did that. Even Mahatma Gandhi did that. So he's now speaking for himself, and he refused to begin to defend. He said, you have to show me the crime I committed as contained by the Nigerian Constitution or the Supreme Court period judgments. You have to show me, point it out. There must be a written law. If you say I violated the law, show me the written law I violated, then I can begin to defend myself. But if there is no known law, no written law, if you are standing on a repealed, dead, non-existent law, then it is only crazy person that will enter defense. In his ruling, Justice James Omotosho held that Kanu's insistence amounted to a waiver of his right to present a defense. Some people believe that Omotosho has been bought over. Some people believe that he will not give fair judgment. Are you one of them? Do you think Omotosho has been bought over, or do you think the man will stand on truth and justice? Meanwhile, pay attention, this is very important. Meanwhile, during Friday's proceedings, if you have not liked this video, click on like now. Very important. During Friday's proceedings, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu filed a motion challenging the legality of his trial, arguing that there was no case against him, as he urged the court to dismiss the charges and allow him to return home. This is what is reasonably expected if Nigeria was working, right? Everybody expect that by now Mazen Nnamdi Kanu ought to be free, given the way you kidnapped an innocent man from Kenya, bundled him, tortured him, brought him into Nigeria against international law, against African Charter. That means no court in Nigeria has the jurisdiction to try Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Meanwhile, during Friday process, Kanu filed a motion challenging the legality of his trial, arguing that there was no case against him, as he urged the court to dismiss the charges and allow him to return home. The IPOB leader contended that the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act had been repealed, insisting that there is no valid charge against me. This is everybody knows Nnamdi Kanu to be very vocal. He's not a man that you can put under the carpet. He's not a man that you can fool around with. He's not a man that you can play around with. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going, and he demanded it fully. The IPOB leader contended that the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act had been repealed, insisting that there is no valid charge against me. You, except if you are afraid. But if you are not afraid, please drop a prayer for Nnamdi Kanu and type under the comments and say, President Trump, please intervene in Nnamdi Kanu's matter. President Trump, please don't allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to die. Earlier, Sahara reporters reported that the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, arrived at the Federal High Court in Abuja for the continuation of his ongoing trial. That was on Friday. Of course, he was in Abuja. He never refuses to come. And when he come, he roared and the whole world heard his voice. The matter of FRN versus Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has convened. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has arrived. The judge is in sitting. Oyendu's braves in council are assembled. Aloy Ejimako, a special counsel to Kanu, posted on X. X is Twitter. Of course, Aloy Ejimako has been following up this matter. In fact, he's somebody that everybody needs to commend. He was tear gassed. He was tear gassed because of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when he joined the Showere protest. In fact, he was arrested and taken to Kuje prison. A man that is almost in his 70s or even more than 70 years. In fact, he went to prison and became very sick because of the way he was handled, all because he believes in Nnamdi Kanu. And since then, he has also remained vocal, talking, including him, including Showere, including Maswell Okpara, including Nnamdi Kanu's younger brother, Emmanuel Kanu. Everybody has stayed resolute. That's why I need you to stand strong, stand resolute, except if you are afraid. If you are afraid, no problem. But if you are courageous, come under the comment of the video, drop your comment, share this video, like this video, click on join to become a full member of this channel. Earlier, Sarah reported that the Federal High Court in Abuja had given the detained leader until November 7 to open his defense in the ongoing trial. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu said he cannot open his defense on an illegal arrest. If you are telling me to open my defense, tell me the law you said I broke. This is it. We are still following this matter. Between now and November 20, we are giving you all updates, everything that will be happening. And on that day, our eyes will be focused squarely on Nnamdi Kanu and the judgment that is expected that day. If you have not shared this video, if you have not liked this video, do that now. Click on join to become a full member of our channel. And most importantly, click on the screen. There's another very important video on the screen. Click on it and watch now.